Good afternoon everyone, welcome to our arts and crafts video from the Devil's Porridge Museum. As you can see, we're doing things slightly different today. We're in my kitchen rather than in the shed today for crafting. And I've got my apron on because we're going to be using some slightly messy stuff at the beginning. And what we're going to do today is we're going to make some Play-Doh. And the reason we're using that for arts and crafts is we can then use our Play-Doh to make lots of different models. And it's a really cool, fun thing to play with. And it's really simple to make. So starting off, I've got my mixing bowl, and we only need 4 ingredients for this. So I've got half a cup of plain flour. It's going into my bowl, and into that as well I'm putting a 1/4 cup of salt. Now the flour helps you make the dough, but the salt helps it preserve so that it lasts a little bit longer. Because one of the great things about the Play-Doh we're making today, as opposed to some of the Play-Doh you can buy in the shops, is that everything we're using today is edible. So if you're playing with it, or if you're making it for a much younger brother and sister, and they have a tendency to put things in their mouth, well, that's okay, because every part of this is edible. The next thing we need to do is we need to take a 1/4 cup of water, and we need to very slowly, for about half of that measure at a time, add it into our dough, or add it into our flour and salt mix, and start mixing it together. As you'll see, it starts to kind of lump and clump together. More. Now we don't want to do it too quickly because we don't want our mixture to get too wet. If you do find your mixture is getting rather wet and a bit sloppy, then you can always add some more water. You can always add some more flour. But if you add all your 1/4 cup, and it's still looking quite dry, mine's still quite dry. You can always add just a little bit more. You don't want to add too much more, but just add a little bit at a time. And I'm going to start using my hand to work that together. Just so I'm getting all of it mixed together. See that it's starting to come together, it's starting to form up into a dough. There's a bit of trial and error to your water, but you'll get there eventually. I'm very nearly there. Taking it out of my bowl now. I've got a bit of parchment paper down just to protect my bench. I've got a little bit of flour down that as well. What I'm going to do is just start kneading it together. So what we've really created is a dough. It's a very simple dough. Lots of different things you could do with that now. We're working it together. You can see that it's not sticky, not that sticky anymore, because it's all working quite nicely. When I'm kneading it, all I'm doing is folding it and then squashing it down using the heel of my hand. It just helps making sure it's all nicely combined. Now, if you wanted, you could start playing with it just like that, and you could make anything you liked from there. Just use it to clean up my hands a little bit. But what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of colour to ours. So I've got my Play-Doh ball, and what I'm going to do is just put a little dent in the middle, because that's where I'm going to add my dye to it. So you can use any food dye to keep it edible. I've got a quite strong blue food gel here, so I don't need too much of it. But if you've got a liquid food dye, kind of more household one, that works well. Just put a little drop in the middle, a few drops in the middle, and what you need to do then is just start working it over again. And you'll eventually start to see my blue coming through, because that's a very strong dye I've used. mine. And as I keep working it, and the more I work that, the more my blue dye will come through and get mixed through the rest of my Play-Doh. And it's starting to get in. If I keep working that, it'll eventually turn into a brilliant blue. Although it's very nearly there as well. You could do red, you could do yellow, you get lots of different types of food colouring. And if there's a colour that you don't have that you want to make, if you want to make green, if you've got blue and yellow, remember you can mix those together and you'll get green Play-Doh as well. If you mix the food dye, not the dough. Once you've got to this stage, again, ready to play with, you can use it right now. And once you've finished making your models, take a photo of them, post them in the comments below. I'd love to see what you create and see how you're going to use your Play-Doh. The other thing with this one is, if you get a Ziploc bag, or if you don't have a Ziploc bag, you wrap it up in some cling film or even some tin foil. You put it in the bag, seal the bag up, and if I put that in the fridge, that will stay fresh and stay usable for a good 2 or 3, maybe even 4 days. And if you take it out and it feels a little bit dry, just start to work it, start to knead it, roll it up into a ball again, and it'll start to become more elasticy and more like Play-Doh again. So there we have it, really easy to make, homemade Play-Doh, completely food safe, won't taste great but also won't kill you if you ingest any of it, and I'd love to see the models you make from it. Hope you have fun with your Play-Doh, but I'm going to say goodbye and we'll see you next week. Bye!